G'day guys, it's Arahan here, the real estate nerd, and welcome back to week 15. Now, I missed last week, and there was a reason for it, and no bullshit. Yeah, I basically just ran out of time, and I got lazy last week about making that video. Nothing really interesting happened enough in that week where I felt it warranted a video where I could share something that was unique, something that was different, It was just one of those grind weeks. Like, honestly, it was a throwaway week for me, the previous week, and it was one of those things where there was just so many things happening. I was being pulled in many different directions, and there was a whole lot of busyness with not really any outcome. So, and then I got sidetracked and I missed the Wednesday deadline, and I was like, look, I put out videos every Monday, Wednesday, and then I already missed the Monday ones. By the way, I'm actually stopping the Monday videos altogether because I feel like they're just not adding any value to a real estate podcast or a real estate channel. And yeah, I'm going to be changing that up to my Friday videos. So yeah, that's one of the things I want to discuss with you guys about this week. So I have finally, after doing all my social media posts and doing everything else, I've learned what's getting the engagement and what's not, and I'm getting vastly different audiences. So my Monday videos were getting a completely different audience to my Wednesday stuff compared to what my Friday videos were when I'd released a few of them. But I realized that I'm a real estate nerd. I got to start talking more real estate, and that is part of what I'm actually going to. Another thing I want to share with you guys about this week. I have partnered with a buyer's agent, so I will be working alongside him to help with property acquisition as well. This is an area of real estate I'm really passionate about. While I will still carry out sales within EXP, with my EXP, but I will also be working in conjunction with them to help buyers as well. So depending on who my client is, I will be acting in accordance with that. Because I honestly believe a real estate agent needs to have a full service available. So if you come to me and you go, Arahan, I need help buying a property, well, look, I might not be able to do it, but guess what? I've got my referral partner, my business partner, who's going to take care of that. You come to me for sales, I can help you with the sales. You go to him, you'll be like, mate, I need to sell my house, he'll pass it on to me, and vice versa. We're going to work in conjunction with each other, and we're going to work in collaboration with each other, which is the whole point of the EXP model. So, I think I previously announced that Rodney joined our team in EXP, and reaching out to a few other people as well. I'm starting to build up the team, and I'm realizing that there are so many agents out there who can benefit from this EXP model because there's so many of us who are out there on our own. It is good to work in conjunction with each other rather than in competition with each other, because there's so much more business out there than you even realize. Just got to start capturing it better. Now, aside from that, going forward, I won't be doing the Monday videos anymore because the mindset videos, I think it's more personal, and to be honest, I feel like it's disingenuous when I'm talking about mindset and I'm not showing you results. I have the mindset in my head, I use it as a framework, I'm putting runs on the board, I'm doing things, but it's also not something that's relevant. That's the other thing as well, it's just not relevant to real estate. Like, it has no relevance to any of my real estate branding. So, look, Instagram, I post motivational quotes every morning, which is great. That's something that I just like to do. It's something I've done for years. But aside from that, yeah, look, I'm going to start transitioning over mainly just this vlogging style where I capture my weekly journeys. And the other one will be my Friday videos where I will be starting to put out more real estate related content. So I've actually got a whole slew of videos I'm going to be filming over the coming days and weeks and start releasing them every week. So hopefully that will make a big difference in the way we do things and how much content I'm putting out, and that's actually relevant to being the real estate nerd. I've said in the last few weeks, but so much has been happening. I've just been all over the place, and like week 14 just ended up being one of those weeks where I did a whole lot of something to achieve a whole lot of nothing. It was just one of those things where my kids, we were transitioning them from schools, there was a lot of things going on the personal front, which I don't really want to discuss publicly online because it's just too private a matter. But I just had to resolve a lot of personal issues the last few weeks. Again, things just come up and they're good. Like, it's fallen into place, which is why I'm able to do this week again. So it took me a week to get out of the previous mindset of the working mindset, get back into the swing of things, get my kids transitioned to the new school, because we were having troubles with the old one, and so getting them sorted, making sure the family life stabilized again, get my own head back into the game, and I'm back. So you just need to stay persistent. Like honestly, I've been with the I've celebrated my 2-year anniversary in with the EXP on Monday, just the Monday that just went. So I feel like I've been with the EXP for so long, but it's only been 2 years, and I've actually accomplished a lot. And I think that's one of my things that I want to talk. Another thing I'll address is having perspective and having ways to remind yourself that look, where I am now is where I wanted to be 2 years ago. But is this good enough for me? Nowhere in hell. Like I feel like okay, I hit that level that I wanted to. But oh geez, I want to do so much more because now I realize that this is my new normal. Like I can operate at this level day in day out without even batting an eye anymore. Like I thought I'd changed a lot 2 years ago, and then last year, and now this year, and I feel like I've grown so much in just 2 years. Like it feels like such a large amount of time has passed, but in reality, it's only been a couple of years, and I've made a lot of progress towards where I wanted to be. But is it enough to where I want to get to now? Like my goalposts keep shifting, and part of me goes, Arahan, is that okay? Like is it okay or healthy for you to constantly keep pushing and shifting that goalpost? Well, I don't know. I honestly don't know if it's healthy or not. I kind of enjoy it because it keeps me motivated, keeps me disciplined, and keeps me focusing on everything that I need to do, which is my work on a day-to-day basis. So yeah, guys. I will be starting to change up my content game a little bit more. I'm going to start focusing on actually, putting out real estate related content, like talking about real estate in general, but also starting to put out content that's going to help other agents. So I feel like even though I've already been in real estate a couple of years, I feel like I can add a lot of value to other agents because what I take for granted, like I've been having a lot of conversations with a lot of people off lately, and what I've noticed is the kind of mindset or my approach to things, and one of the reasons why I probably haven't put as many runs on the board as I did, is because my approach to things is not as common as I thought it would. To me, it just feels like common sense and normal. But I guess that comes from being part of the right team. Like I ended up being surrounded by the right people, so I accelerated my growth a lot faster. So I'd love to be able to help other new agents out there who are in the industry, or some of the older agents out there who are struggling with tech side of things. I'm pretty good with my tech side of things. I am very good with digital marketing. I am very good at lead generation through online portals. So I'm going to start sharing how to do content creation for agents, how to do content and lead generation. I mean, you can, if you run a business, you can apply this to other things as well. So you can apply this to your whatever field you want to be in. I'm going to teach people how to run paid ads and all those sort of things as well. How to do organic marketing, how to do all of those sort of things. So yeah, I'm actually pretty excited, and I've got more people coming on board onto my team as well. I'm actually actively reaching out to other buyers and other agents, which is good because it helps me build my network out a lot better. Now, as some of you guys know, cash flow was a bit of an issue previously, but I feel like it's been resolved quite a bit. I've been able to settle a lot of my debts. I've wiped out my credit card debts, which is fantastic. So now whatever I bring in is basically income straight into the bank. So I don't have any more debts. So that's great. My income coming in is still not that greatest at the moment because that's the reality of real estate. Like it's a constant vicious cycle until you get to a certain point. So in real estate, I know that it takes about 3 years to make it really good. First year, you're going to eat shit. Second year is going to get a little bit better. You're going to eat a little bit less. And then the third year is when it really starts to drive in. Because once you've been around and you've been seen and people start to get to know you, and you build a reputation, it makes a difference. And I also just realized that I've been on the Gold Coast for nearly 4 months and I haven't listed a fucking property online. And I need to kick my ass in the gear and get that stuff done. So yeah, I'm going to work on this and my goals. I just need to start doing the work to actually start being a real estate agent again instead of just a marketer and a digital person and doing all the content stuff. Like this is all great, but I'm not going to do it at the cost of what brings in the actual money, which is the basics of listing and selling property. And now hopefully buying property as well. I don't know if I told you guys, but I partnered with Rodney. He's joined my team at EXP. And I'm actually going to be working alongside with him in property buying agent, like transitioning over to a buyer's agent rather than just a selling agent. So I'm excited for that venture to come along as well. I don't know much about the buying agency side. I've helped with people with property acquisition in the past, but I've never actually charged anyone for it. I've never actually done the level, like the guy that I'm learning from, so Rodney who's coming to my team, he's a buyer's agent, he has been for years. The level of detail he goes into when he's looking to acquire a property for a client is insane. Like, even, like, that's the same level of research I would do when I'm selling a property, even though 90% of it was useless for a selling perspective. But I feel like the level of detail I used to go into would help buyers. So I was always, like, whenever I was selling a property, my biggest focus was helping the buyers understand all the valuable selling points, because that would help drive up the price. Because the more value you can show someone, obviously the more desirable the property becomes. So I don't know, it's weird that I used to work as a selling agent to help buyers see more value, to help them get more, but now I can try to do both. Well, I will be doing both, not try, but I will be doing both. So I'm excited about what the future endeavors hold with this side of things. So I'm going to be working closely with Rodney on that as well. And if you don't know him, he's the owner and director of Far North F&Q Buyers Agency, which is in Far North Queensland, and Cairns in particular. He's now just come to the Gold Coast. We're going to be working as the Gold Coast property buyers, and I'm really excited about that. It's going to be fun. I feel like it marries well with my training and education about real estate that I'm going to be doing as well. And I feel like it also helps me connect with and network better with other agents, because then there's less competition, because they won't look at me as a threat because I'm not in the same space as them. I'm going to be representing the buyer and they're going to be representing the seller. If we can make a transaction happen, make it smooth for everybody, fantastic. It's a win-win for everybody. So I'm excited for that coming up. So that's a recap of 14 and 15. 14 was just a lot of personal stuff that I was dealing with, and a whole lot of stuff that just led to nowhere. Like, it was just a write-off sort of week, and I missed the deadline for the Wednesday video, and I just sort of, honestly, my brain was so scattered focusing on my children last week that I just did not have time for anything else. So this week, I'm back in the swing of things and putting out the videos on Wednesdays. So this Friday I'll also release another real estate video. And I'm looking forward to changing things up a little bit. I'm going to keep trying to see what sticks, because it's still a learning process. I'm still so early in my journey. I've only been doing this for 4 months. Not even 4 months. This is week 15 next month. Next week will be 4 months officially. So content creation and content journey, like being a content creator is such a new thing to me in comparison to some people like Mr. Beast who've been doing it for like a decade. So yeah, let's do this. I don't have the huge amount of capital like some of the other players do to run paid ads and do all those sort of things, but I'm excited to see where we go. I have a very direct idea about where I'm going now. I've refined it and refined it and refined it, and it's gonna be really good. And I actually do feel like it's gonna add a lot of value to you guys as well. So please let me know if it does, because I would love feedback. That's all I actually really care about, is feedback on what I'm doing. If you like what I'm doing, tell me. If you don't, tell me either way. If you think what I'm saying is absolute dog crap, tell me, please, because then I know. And I can start seeing where I can improve things. But aside from that, that's a recap of the last couple of weeks. But hopefully you guys have a great week ahead, and I will see you on Friday for this week's real estate video. Bye for now.